love if you happen to die, you end up in jail. Whole time is on, your skills get declining. I promise that only the real will prevail. Fuck all you artists who think that you're popping. You only gon' pop if you follow my trail. Cause I made the blueprint, working since Donovan Proctor's what made me, now I'm really here. Hold on, wait. Beat the pace. Bully season, yeah, that shit.
So, you're one of the biggest names in Utica, but for people outside the area tuning in, give us a little background on how you got here and why you decided to start making music.
I first started making like serious music in like middle school, and it was because of band class, right? Mad left. My best friend in that class was Rob. I started making music with him. And the teacher in that class and Rob really pushed me to start making music. Like we would hang out every day, just like freestyle over Xbox. The Xbox mics, and we would put the phone to the mic, and that's really how I got here, to having my own studio.
Okay. So how do you separate yourself from other artists? Because in today's society, it seems like everybody makes their own music, so what makes you different from anyone else? What
makes me different? I'd say my style of music. I know that's like the cliche, definitely my style of music and the energy bring to a room, to a person, to a song, to a beat. I think that speaks volumes, definitely. You may not tell it to me, but you can feel it, you know what I'm saying? Especially in my beats and in this project that we're about to talk about. You can definitely feel, energy. But yeah, I'd say my style. I have a weird style and I'm super flexible. I can get on anything, about anything, rap, sing, whatever.
Album. So since Autumn's Calling, your first official project, how can you say that you've progressed as an artist to today?
August 20th. I'd say not only my life have I progressed. That's a big part of it, I'd say. Like outside of music, I got out of like a really dark spot from that album. As I progressed, and it's way better. Who I am now, how I feel, what energy I bring to the world, all that good stuff. Since getting out of there, it has pushed my music to like level to get to, producing wise. I've been shaping up on my audio engineering. I've been recording with people, but musically, I'd say I've finally taken that next step. I can't necessarily tell you what that step was. You're gonna hear it in the music, but I think I've taken that next step from, okay, we got a sound. Now let's boost that sound.
You've been talking a lot about a new project. Tell me a little bit about it, like maybe the title, number of songs, if you have a release date, things like that.
Okay, so yes, I am dropping an EP. I do not have a date. I do have a name. It's going to be called Jumpin Out The Crib. Wanna say we're shooting for like end of April, hopefully before to drop it. Basically, that name was supposed to be a single, Jumpin Out The Crib, and we shot a music video for it and all that. The video ended up getting messed up, which it wasn't a problem, but I kind of let that feed me for a second, and I was like, and then one night I was just thinking, I have enough content to make an EP, why not? And so I tied together a couple of my songs that I felt are going to really change people's perception of who, the music that I actually make. So it's going to give you guys a whole different avenue there. But at the same time, it's kind of showing who I've been around and what I've been up to the past couple weeks. So yeah, I got names and everything, but...
Vibe are you bringing to the project?
I'd say Lil Uzi-ish, to be honest. Produced by the homie Ethan. His @name on Instagram is produced by Ethan from Whitesboro. He sent me I hopped on it, happened super fast, and it just came out so fire. And not like my other songs. So I was like, all right. But then we got a bunch of beats from when I went to Boston with Brian, my producer, @BrianLit. We literally, when we went to Boston, we probably pumped out about 15 beats in a good 12-hour span. 6 hours here, 6 hours there, and we just pumped out mad beats. So we got a couple of him on there, and we got a bunch of my friend who plays guitar, Gio DiCarlo. I got a bunch of his guitar samples on there. So it's a real Uzi-ish, good energy. Yo, let's turn up while we're in this fucking quarantine.
You've been known to work with a lot of local artists, and you just named a lot of local producers and touched on a whole bunch of different people touched the beats of the project. But with Autumn's Calling, Where You Want to Go, and your other singles that you aren't by yourself with, you've worked with a lot of big names in the Utica area. You've mentioned that you have new features, people that you haven't worked with before. What has it been like working with new artists?
It's like that. You always have that uncertainty. Are we going to vibe? Are we going to be able to work together? all that good stuff. But from the people I worked with on here, I got T-Mel, which you might know from your way. He's from Elmira. He's so fire. We've been talking a lot. I FaceTime him like every other day. We just chop it up. We'll show each other songs, da-da-da. I got him. Working with him was crazy because the chemistry happened right off the bat. And that's a track on here called On My Own. And then I got Wiz Boss Don, who's another Utica artist. I think that we're going to have this song done by the time we drop it. We got a track that I made in Cali. And I brought it back here and I sent it to him and he just flamed it. That was dope. We weren't in the studio, but that shit was dope. That's my guy. And then again, I got Rob. That just happened actually a couple nights ago. I was messing up with the song and I couldn't get it. I had my man Rob come in and he just flamed it off the bat. I love working with them. But yeah, everybody's super dope, and you can tell by the energy again on this tape. I know I keep being repetitive with energy, but like,
Makes sense, because that's something that you're very well known for, is your energy. The project again, who or like what inspired you when you decided that you were going to take all these tracks and put them together? Like, what was the inspiration that told you, like, oh, let me put it together as a project instead of just continuing to release singles?
I've been working up here nonstop, like every night, and I think the accumulation of those nights just kind of brought an energy because we were all turning up and lit, like fuck her, like, you know what I mean? Let's make some music, and all those nights just added up. You can feel it through the whole project, and because I listen to my music 24/7 to like play it back and see if I fucked anything up. So I've been listening to those songs back to back, and I was realizing, oh my god, this is like one big giant fucking party or energy, like, you know what I mean? And I just feel like they go perfect together, because if I put them on an album per se, it wouldn't stand out. It wouldn't be like, you know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense. So I just feel like all their energies are the same, and again, repetitive Naz, but.
Okay. What is your favorite song on the project?
I don't know yet, to be honest with you, because I'm still working on finishing them. So like, I got like parts here, parts there, but I think the one right now would either be On My Own featuring T Melly or one of them songs featuring Rob.
Okay.
I'd say those two. But my favorite produced song is Speed It, which is the one with Wiz Boss Don. I made that beat out in Cali. Vibes were crazy, and you can tell with the energy on it.
Anticipate the favorite song of your fans being?
The Crib or another one. Another one is the last song on the album. It is produced by me, Brian, and Gio. That song, it's like completely not me. It's me in my Juice WRLD bag.
Okay.
So I can give to you right now. Me in my Juice WRLD bag. But the beat's fire.
This together compared to past projects that we've talked about already, how do you think this one is different?
This project, again, I feel like it's a whole new sound that people are going to be hearing. People aren't going to be able to accept, but the open-minded are going to.
I like it. What do you hope to accomplish in 2020?
Damn, I've been talking to Davi about this. Shout out Davi. Oh, and Davi shot the cover art for it. Really what my biggest plans were. Finish school, finish my album, drop an album by the time 2020 is over, and then move. I am either going to LA, Atlanta, one of the big major cities, and I'm going to make the full like commitment to this music thing and really bring everybody with me, you know, and we're going to go do this thing and hopefully get to it by 2022.
My final question is, what is next for you, and what do you want your supporters to know?
Okay, so supporters know how much work goes into the music, especially someone who has to record, produce, and mix themselves while being an artist. How much work we put in, day out. While we're doing this quarantine thing, I'm gonna start transition of music. But yeah.